back. Thanks for joining me again today. Today we're going to do an abs workout. We're going to work on the core strength. This is a very core focused session. It's all very controlled and based on the mat. If you have a dumbbell, that's great. If you don't, you can use a body weight. Make sure you have a glass of water beside you. We're going to be going through a series of exercises for 40 seconds with a 20-second rest in between, where I will explain the next exercise. So take that rest and listen to and watch me demonstrate. Okay, we're going to start with a warm up, and then I'll talk you through them as we go. Bring your arms overhead, keeping a bend in the knee, tucking your tailbone under. I hope you're all having a good day. You're going to enjoy this today. You're sure going to awaken your core. You will feel your tummy muscles afterwards. Okay, alternating the arms. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. That's great. Okay, we're going to cross the arms in front, opening the palms to the sky. Increasing that stretch in the chest as you open. Okay, keeping the hips facing forwards, we're going to rotate to the sides, warming up that spine. And then allowing your hips to follow through. Great. Okay, taking our hands to the side of our head, we're going to hinge at the hips, keeping a straight knee. You'll feel this down the back of the leg. Only come down to where you feel comfortable. Keeping it dynamic, keep it moving. As you come up, push through with the hips, so your hips forward. Great, we'll go for a couple more. Okay, good. We're going to step out to the side, touch our toes. Sitting your weight into your bottom and heel. Touching the opposite toe, keeping that core engaged. We'll do one more this side. Okay, changing sides. I'm going to step across. Opposite hand to opposite toe. Sitting your weight into your bottom. Hope you're beginning to feel warm now. We're going to do a couple more. Okay, so our first exercise is a bicycle crunch. I'm going to demonstrate it for you, and then we're going to set the timer. So you're going to be lying on your back, knees at a 90-degree angle. You're going to lift the shoulders off the mat, and you're going to take the opposite elbow to the opposite knee, like this. If this feels good, you're going to extend the leg, coming out, keeping that crunch, keeping the shoulders off the floor. Okay, right, I'll start the timer. And then we will go. So, ready on your mats. Let's go. Taking that elbow across. Extending the opposite leg. If that's too strong, you come and bring your knees up to a 90-degree angle. And you crunch across. Keeping it nice and controlled. We've got 10 seconds. Good. And resting there. Taking a deep breath. Okay, next exercise. We're going to do climbers. They're going to be slow, controlled. We're going to come down into plank position, and we're going to take our knee to opposite elbow, keeping it nice and strong. Okay? So when you're ready, coming down onto your knees, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So into the plank, body weight in your arms. You're going to bring your knee across to your opposite elbow. Keeping it nice and slow and controlled. If this feels too much, you can hold your plank position there and keep holding it. Otherwise, bring your knee across to your elbow. It doesn't matter if you don't touch the elbow, just drawing it in. We have 10 seconds left. Let's go for one more. Good. Now I'm resting there. Okay, our next exercise. If you have a light dumbbell, you can use it for this. We're going to do a sit-up and press. So feet out in front of you, you're going to lie back, and you're going to use your dumbbell as your anchor up, and pressing overhead, coming slowly back down. This is all very controlled. Okay, when you're ready, let's go. So coming slowly down, sitting up, and reach. Slow down, up, control down. This is gaining core control, not letting your back fall flat onto the mat. You're doing a great job. We have about 15 seconds, let's keep going. Good. Keep it moving, we've got 5 seconds left. Reaching up. Okay, and resting there. Our next exercise is a plank drag. I'm going to use my lighter dumbbell for this. We're going to come into a plank position and we're going to pull the dumbbell through our body with the opposite hand. I'll demonstrate to you. So we're going to draw it through. When you're ready, coming down into that plank, drawing that dumbbell through. Keeping the hips nice and still. Good, keep it going. You're halfway. Nice and controlled. You're doing a good job. Let's keep going. We've got a couple more repetitions. Good. Coming to your knees slowly and resting there. Okay. Next exercise we're going to do is scissors. There are a few different ways to do these. I want you to work with your core strength and what you're able to do. We'll start at a 90-degree angle and we can bring the heel down to the floor. Alternate heels nice and slowly. If that's too easy, you can bring your leg down to the floor from a 90-degree angle. Okay, I want you to start. And if you're able to, bring your legs up straight and taking the whole leg down. Keep your back flat on the mat. So however you progress this, your back must stay firmly flat on the mat. If your lower back lifts, I want you to bring your knees to a 90-degree angle. That's good. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Good, and resting there. Okay, next up we've got our side plank. So coming onto the mat, you need your body weight for this, absolutely fine. We're going to come into a side plank. So once you're nice and stable, I'm going to bring your arm up. If you feel confident with this, I want you to reach underneath. And then we're going to come up, keeping your balance. Good. If you don't have that strength in your core, just holding your side plank. If that's too much, you can come down and you can just pulse it up for a second or two. Coming down. Pulse it up. Otherwise, carry on with your plank and twist. We've got about 10 seconds. You're doing a good job. Good. And resting there. Okay, take your drink of water. Just gonna grab one. We've got a Russian twist coming up, everybody's favourites. Okay, so We're going to take a dumbbell if you have one, or a baked bean tin, whatever you have. And you're going to bring your body round to the side, following through with your torso to where your dumbbell's going. I want you to then lift the leg off the floor. And then you can alternate, lifting the opposite leg off. Keeping that torso turning and not leaning back too much. If that feels easy, you can lift both legs off. Otherwise, I want you to keep your feet on the floor and not leaning back too much. You'll feel this in your obliques. Good. Keep twisting and resting there. Fantastic. Okay, and then our last core exercise of this circuit is an inch one. You can include a press up if you want to as you come down into the plank. I'm going to demonstrate, so coming down into a plank. If you want to press, you can, and then walking it back up. Otherwise, you're going down and walking it back up. Let's go. Good. Coming to standing, walking it back down. Hold a nice strong plank, walking it back up. Excellent. Who's including a press in theirs? Excellent. Coming up to standing and walking it back over. This will be your last one. And to standing. Fantastic. Okay. Taking a rest, got 20 seconds. We're going to go back into a bicycle crunch, have a drink, then coming down onto your mat and we will get going. Okay, so we're lying down for this one. Knees at a 90-degree angle. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. We're saying opposite elbow to opposite knee. Bringing that leg down if you feel comfortable. If you don't, keep them at the 90-degree angle. And breathing. Remembering to breathe. Keeping it controlled. Good. You're over halfway. Keep crunching. Excellent. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And right lying back on the mat. Okay. Coming straight back up. We're going to go into our climbers from a plank position. Opposite knee to opposite elbow, drawing it in as far as you can. It doesn't matter if they don't reach or touch your elbows. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. We're going to come into the plank. Body weight into your arms. We're going to draw that knee across and pull it in. Feel this in your core. Make sure your bottom's not too high or too low. Keep drawing in. You're doing a good job. You're over halfway. Keep pulling it in. Good. And breathing. We have 5 seconds. Just one more. Good. And resting there. Excellent. Sit up and press. We're sailing through these now. I'm using a 5 dumbbell here. You can use a 4, a 3, or your body weight. Bit of weight sometimes helps you pull your body up. So let's come down, and we're going to go. We're going to sit up and reach. Keeping it slow coming down. We're coming up, and we're reaching. And smiling. Coming up. Good. And back down. Up. Slowly down. You keep going. My timer has gone off. I'm just going to fire it back up. Do not stop. You've got 10 seconds. Go for another one. And slowly down. Good. Resting there. Fantastic. Okay. We have our plank drag. So I take my light dumbbell. You've got 2 options here. You can either pull the dumbbell through or you can hold your body weight in your plank position, feeling that core work. Okay, are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, into the plank, and we're going to draw the dumbbell through with the opposite hand. Keeping those hips nice and strong. Good, keep it going. If it's too much, come onto your knees, drawing it through. Another alternative. Good. Keep pulling. We've got 5 seconds. 2, 1. Good. And resting there. Excellent. Scissors. Coming to seated position. Lying down on the mat. Starting at a 90-degree angle. I want you to work with your core strength. Your core might be feeling tired now. But see what you've got left. We're going to come down with the heel. If that feels easy, extending the leg out back to 90 degrees. If that feels easy, bringing your legs up, full leg scissor, keeping it slow. You'll feel this work your lower core, but your back must stay flat on the mat. If your back starts arching, regress it. So you'll come to your 90-degree angle as a regression, straight leg out, back to 90 degrees, or you come to your heel taps. Good, keep it going, and resting there. Excellent, okay, side plank. Let's go for this side. I think we were the other side last time. Otherwise, change sides. Okay, we're going to come up into a plank. When you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, holding your plank, and if you can twist around, brilliant. Coming up, keeping the balance and twist. Good. And now I think I'm on the same side. Keep coming over. If that's too much, you can come down and you can pulse it up. Or you can hold a side plank. There are lots of variations on this one. We've got 10 seconds. Good, and resting there, excellent. Okay, Russian twists. Take that dumbbell. You're going to sit on the mat, keeping your feet on the floor, check them in the frame. We're going to go round to the side with your torso, not leaning back too much. Let's go. Bring one foot off the floor if you feel stable with the core. Good. Keep breathing. Swapping legs. So balancing with the other heel. Keeping those legs in the air nice and still. If that feels easy, you take both off. But they mustn't swing, you must keep them strong. Good, we're nearly there. Got 10 seconds. Bring your legs down. Keep twisting. And resting there. Excellent. We've got our inchworm. This is a great one, I love this one. Back to the core, core control, coming down onto the mat, pushing yourself back up. After this, we're going to have a drink and a 20-second rest. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's walk it out. Down into your plank. Keeping that core engaged, nice and strong. Coming back over. Good, and again. We've probably got room for a few more. Let's go. You feel you can speed it up? This one can be a bit speedier. Let's go for one more. Come on, you can do this. It's a nice strong plank. And back up. Fantastic. Grab yourselves a drink. 20 seconds. Okay, we're going to get going. Are we ready? We've got 10 seconds. Coming down onto the mat. Ready for our last round. Soon be done. We're going to come into our bicycle lunge. Knees at a 90-degree angle, reaching across with the opposite elbow. Keeping the shoulders lifted. If that feels too much, bring your feet, knees to 90 degrees and crunching across. Keep crunching, you're doing a good job. You're going to feel this round, but it's all going to be worth it. Good, keep it going. 5 seconds left. Good, and resting there, taking a breath. Okay, coming onto our knees, we're going to come into our climbers. Last climbers. Are you ready? We're going to come into that plank, opposite knee to opposite elbow, or holding your plank position. Let's go. Body weight into your arms. Bottom down. Engage that core. Keeping it slow. Opposite knee across. Good. Keep it coming. You're halfway. If it's too much, hold that plank. Good. Keep drawing it in. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Coming to your knees. We are going to get ready for our sit-up and press. If you've got your dumbbell, grab that. If you need a drink, take a drink. Going to come ready. Dumbbell in your hands. We're going to come down on the mat, and we're going to bring our heels into our bottom, and we're going to sit up and overhead press. Reaching up, keeping that core engaged. Slowly down. Good job. You're doing really well. Keep going. We've got 10 seconds. Good, let's go for one more. Excellent. And resting there, taking your 20-second rest. Okay. Next up, we have our plank drag. Again, you can do this from all fours. You can do it from a plank position. We're taking the dumbbell through the body with the opposite hand. Okay, let's get ready into plank position and drawing it through. Keeping those hips nice and still as you can. Good. If it's too much, your core is tired, come onto all fours. Keeping your body weight in those arms. Nice still back, still core. You will still feel this. Bring your dumbbell through. Excellent, we are nearly there in 3, 2, 1. And resting there. Okay, scissors. Onto your back. Take a drink if you need one. Use this time to rest. Our knees at a 90-degree angle. In 3, 2, 1, we're coming down. Bringing that heel to the floor but not touching. Don't allow your lower back to lift off the floor. If it does, bringing your heel to the ground. Just tapping down. Or if that feels easy, coming back to your extension from a 90-degree angle. Or coming into full scissors all the way down. Keep it going. Keep that core strong, engaged. Lower back on the mat. Got a few seconds left. My timer has gone off again. Keep it going. And resting there. Fantastic. Okay. Side plank. I will go the other way this time. So, take a drink if you need one. I'm going to keep working you through this. Coming into a side plank. If you want, you can stay on your knees. Coming up in the side plank and holding. You can pulse up from here as an alternative, or you can come into your full side plank, holding up here. If that feels easy, coming over and twisting. Keep your balance when you come back to the centre. Good. Where's that smile? I want to see those smiles today. Keep going, you've got about 10 seconds. We're nearly there. One more. Good. And resting there. 2 exercises left, then you're done. Okay, we've got our Russian twist. I like these last 2. Okay, so sitting on the mat, turning your torso to each side. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Twisting all the way around. Look at where your dumbbell is going. Good. Taking one foot off the floor and changing feet. Keep twisting. Swapping feet. If that feels easy, bring both feet up. Keeping those legs straight. In control. If it's too much, bring one foot back down. Keep twisting. 3, 2, 1, and resting there. Okay, we have our inchworm to finish, and then we're going to do a little cool down stretch. Okay, in 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to walk it down into that plank position. Nice strong core. Walking it back up, coming back over, and walking it back up to standing. Let's see how many you can get done in this last effort. Come on, I challenge you to 2 more. Let's go. I'm going for another. Walking it back up. Excellent. Okay, I'm resting there. Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed that. We're just going to have a little stretch. We're going to reach up, opening out the abdominal muscles. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Okay, and we're going to roll the shoulders back. Good. And then coming forward, allowing your body to relax. Feel that stretch down with your legs. And then we're slowly going to come up, reaching up to the side. I really hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me. Please join me again or click on another one of my workouts. Subscribe and share with your friends.